see it.
What?
You went behind my back. I told you to stop investigating this case. You're too involved. What were you thinking? You put yourself and this entire department at risk.
What was I thinking? I was trying to save the life of that little girl. Guess what? I did it. She's sitting at home right now with her parents. If I hadn't kept going, she would be dead right now.
The only reason you're not dead is you were at least smart enough to bring Alex with you.
If you're trying to get me to say I'm sorry, I won't. I'm not sorry for saving that little girl's life.
I don't want you to say you're sorry. I want you to not disobey a direct order. I want you to not be trying to get yourself killed at every opportunity. I want you to care about your life.
Well, I don't. I don't care if I live or die. I care if that little girl does. I don't care about my life. I'm disposable. I've already lived 35 years of life. The little girl's only lived 6. Who do you think deserves more time on this earth? This is definitely not me. The little girl has a family, a mom and a dad, aunts and uncles, all of whom love her. No one would care if I was gone.
Do you honestly think no one would care if you were gone?
Yes.
Well, you're wrong. Very wrong. There are plenty of people here that care about you.
Jeremy, just face it. I grew up in foster care, tossed around from place to place after my parents died. No one would care if I was gone. No one.
What about Alex? And Micah and Emily? Are you forgetting them? They're your friends too.
No. They're my coworkers. They're nice to me because you told them to be. Last year when Emily was hired, you told her, and I recall correctly, she's had a rough go of it. A lot has happened to her. So, be nice. She may not come off as all that friendly at first, but she's a good person.
She was hired right after you got back from medical leave. You had just been shot. You weren't yourself for a while. Frankly, I still don't think you're acting like yourself.
That wasn't my point. My point was that they aren't really good friends with me. They're nice to me because their boss told them to be, and they don't want to be fired. So yeah, Jared, you're my only friend.
Maybe if you weren't so reckless, people would think differently. You're always in a dangerous position because you put yourself there. You go in without that. You ignore protocol. You got yourself shot. The difference between you and them is they care about their lives. They don't want to die for some stupid form of skewed justice.
Skewed justice? What is it that makes it skewed? Because I believe that justice is justice. And I've never once willingly put one of their lives on the line. I may be reckless with my own life. Do not look there.
They shouldn't have to be put into that position in the first place. What did you think? That any of us would just willingly let you walk into the fire after almost losing you last year? If you still think no one cares about you, maybe you should know this. When I got the call that you've been shot, I dropped the phone. I couldn't move. I was scared to death because I don't know what I would do without you. When I got to the hospital, I found Alex in the waiting room with Micah. They were crying. They care about you, Sia, and I don't know why you can't see it. Don't do that.
Do what?
That! Ignore the problem. You do this every time we try and talk about something like this. You self-deprecate and shut down. You refuse to show emotion.
You know what? I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I can't stay here.
You can't keep doing this every time something gets a little difficult. You can't keep leaving and waiting for it to magically fix itself. Sia, look at me.
I can't fight anymore, Jeremy. Please, just leave.
No, I'm not going to leave you alone.
If you really do care about me, then you'll please, just leave. I need you to leave. Please.
Fine. But when you decide you want to talk, I'll be in my office.
You're in front. What do you need?
Nothing. It's just, I heard the fight. Well, we all did it.
to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be?
Because every time you and Jeremy fight, it doesn't turn out so well. Especially with the way things have been going lately.
And how have things been going lately?
Well, just since last year, since you got shot, you've been different.
And how have I been different?
You've been less happy, less joking, just less like yourself. You used to smile all the time, and you used to be able to make him smile just the smallest things. But now it seems like you neither of you smile anymore.
And why do you care if I'm smiling?
Because like I said, I heard the fight. I heard the part where you said that none of us care about you. I know you didn't believe Jeremy when he said that wasn't true. Well, maybe you'll believe me when I say we do care about you, Sia. We care about you a lot. That's why we go with you on your haphazard vigilante missions, to make sure you wouldn't get hurt and have nobody there with you.
Haphazard vigilante missions?
That's what they are. They are planned to definitely have department sanction.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I dragged all of you along for a fight that's long since dead.
Your fight, it's not dead. It's noble. It's trying to save people.
You're right.
I know I'm right. Your cause is noble. You just have to change the way you fight about it. You can tell Jeremy where you're going and get a strike team. They'll also have department sanctions in. You could give them a sentence for the dirtbag you bring in.
You're right. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How do you think Jeremy would do if I weren't around?
I think you'd be sad at first. Then you'd move around for a few months. But you're okay. Not fine, but okay.
Alex.
You're the person he goes to whenever he needs to talk to someone. You know him and he knows you. You've been different and so is he. I think it's because he misses his best friend.
He hasn't been that different.
He's been sadder. He's sad because he sees how different you are. How lost you are.
I'm not lost.
Yes, you are. You see how you're so determined. Right was right and wrong was wrong. But now, lines are blurred. I see it all the time.
It's just hard, Alex.
I know it is. It's hard for everybody. Maybe I can suggest something.
And that would be,
Take some time off. Talk to someone. Someone that's not Jeremy. Someone who's trained to deal with this sort of thing.
a therapist?
Now don't shut down the idea just yet. You need to get some self-help tests here without being afraid that someone's going to hate you for it or that you'll get fired. Just try it. Promise me you'll try it.
I already went to therapy.
According to Jeremy, you went to one mandated session, and that's it.
Do you all just talk about my personal life when I'm not around?
He was worried about you, Sia. We all were. And frankly, we still are.
You don't need to worry.
Didn't we just talk about this? We care about you, Sia. And no matter what you say, we will keep caring about you.
So you don't hate me?
No, you don't.
Then why does Jeremy always have to tell the new recruits to try and get up?
Let's face it, Sia. You had to know you before all this to truly get to know you. It's his way of telling them not to take it personally if you give them shoulders sometimes.
Still means a lot that he has to tell them.
Yeah, it does. That's why you should take some time off. Take care of yourself. We know you haven't been sleeping.
How do you know that?
Sia, we're trained investigators. When you come in here yawning, living off coffee all the time, I think we can put the pieces together. Now you don't have to tell me why you're not sleeping, but you should tell somebody.
Nightmares.
What?
nightmares. Well, the same nightmare over and over again.
Do you want to talk about it?
It's from the night when I was shot. Only instead of me getting shot,
It's Jeremy. He rushes out in front of me. And in my dream, he dies. Did you tell Jeremy about this?
I never told anyone. I can't barely look at Jeremy without seeing him there, lying on the floor.
So you don't dream about yourself getting shot?
No, because I know exactly what happened. I know why it happened. It was my fault. I went into the basement when I heard the noise. I didn't clear the area. All I could see was Tracy Adams, the woman that we were looking for, lying there on that floor. And the man came out of the corner and shot me. I was the one lying on that floor, not him.
So you're not afraid of yourself getting shot?
Yeah, I am. I guess the thought of losing Jeremy scares me more than losing my own life.
See, and it's the same for Jeremy. He'd rush out into a hail of bullets if it meant saving your life.
Why would he sacrifice his life to save mine?
Because he cares about you. Everybody here does. I would bet my life savings that he would jump in a truck of a bullet if it meant saving his life. It's what you guys do. You got each other's backs.
But I hadn't had his back. I've been so caught up in everything else that I forgot about him.
You have got to stop blaming yourself, Sia. You've been through a lot. That's why you should take some time off. Take care of yourself. It's the best thing you can do.
If I leave, I don't think I'll be coming back. At least not anytime soon.
Do whatever you have to make yourself feel better.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah?
Thank you.
No problem.
And one more thing. Can you tell Jeremy that I need to talk with her?
Yeah, sure.
Jeremy, we've known each other for 15 years, and that's long enough to know that you meant every word that you said.
I was just mad. I wasn't thinking.
I've always said that people only tell the whole truth when they're angry.
I'm sorry. Please, just stay. The department will be lost without you. I'd be lost without you.
No, Jeremy. You'd be better off. You've done so much for me, and I've done nothing for you. I'm the one that's sorry. You've always been there for me in every crisis. I knew that I could look over and see you there standing by my side. You're the only family that I've had in a long time. I'm thankful for every moment that I've had with you.
Then don't leave. Stay here. Stay with us. Stay with me. I wouldn't be half the man I am today if I hadn't met you. You pushed me to keep going on cases where I'd already given up. Even on the darkest of days, you could still find a way to make me smile.
No. You pushed yourself. I had nothing to do with that. If it weren't for me, you could be married, had kids. You might have even been captain by now. If it weren't for me constantly pulling you back.
You're not holding me back. You're pushing me forward. I would have given up years ago. I probably would have quit if it weren't for you.
You both know that's not true.
don't know that.
You love your job too much to quit. You like helping people. It's in your blood. You're good at it. You never would have given this up.
I thought about it so many times. But then I would always remember how much you had been through and managed to survive. I realized that you were still strong despite the world's best efforts to put you down. And if you could come in here, do this job, and have a smile on your face every day, then so could I. So I stayed.
I have to leave, Jared.
No, you don't.
I can't stay here any longer. I would never forgive myself for holding you back anymore. I need to get away from this life for a while. I need to find out who I am without it.
See you, wait.
Bye, Jared.
Thank you for everything, Jared. Now go live your life. You deserve it.
The night is mighty chilly, and conversation seems pretty silly. I feel so mean and rocked. I'd rather have the blues than what I've got. I'd rather have the blues than what